Bulls fans, welcome back. The Around the Horns podcast. Your two main men, great looking in their white jerseys that we got by becoming season ticket holders. Mario and Trysten now joined by assistant GM, assistant coach Tyler Tuneberg. My man, long time no see. Welcome back.
Good to be back. Thank you guys for doing this.
So I heard that you just flew in from Mexico, and boy, are your arms tired.
Yeah, they are tired. It's been a long swim. I think it was good to get some time off, but we're ready to jump 2 feet back into the offseason and get after it.
Perfect.
Offseason can't really start until the past season. 2020 wraps up, and it was a great season for you guys. Finished in a deep playoff run, and more than anything, maybe the most important thing that the Bulls can do is get a new batch of players ready to play at the next level. You guys have had some exciting guys come through Pueblo in the last few months, and now they're going to take their talents and move on to the next place. Give some updates to the Bulls fans about where they can catch their faithful players moving forward.
So I think for us, we're going to move upwards of 9 guys onto college. Handful of guys out east, handful of guys in the Midwest, and then obviously on to Tier 2 juniors on the East Coast as well, just south of Boston. So I think for us, our job is kind of twofold. We want to do the justice of Pueblo and win a championship here, but I think in that process, kids are exposed to different opportunities and different schooling options that ultimately is what gets them set up for life, and this is just a small part of it. So given a little bit of an update on that, I think we should have a few more here in the next month or two. So keep posted on our social medias for that. But it's been a great start to the summer, and definitely can't wait to get the rest of the guys on their way.
Hey, that's 9 more guys that are going to college than Mario ever did in his life. And if the Bulls are good for one thing, it's getting guys an education.
Yeah. Maybe we could help you out, Mario.
I'm still teachable, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. So tell us a little bit, as we're moving forward, part of bringing in the new talent is hitting that recruitment trail. Mm-hmm. You're going to be part of that. Can you give the viewers and listeners a little bit about a little sneak peek about what to expect, what you're looking for as you move out onto the recruitment trail?
Yeah, definitely. So I think for us, we do have some trips coming up here. We'll be in Chicago this next weekend, the 14th and 15th of May. Our league does a fantastic job putting on a nationwide showcase or combine just in downtown Chicago. Not a bad area to head down to, see some hockey. But I think for us, we're on the West Coast here in Colorado to see some of those Midwest players. They do attract from the East Coast as well. So getting out there, potentially some other trips as well, later into June and July. We are, pretty notorious for having some European players on our team as well. So getting over the pond and seeing some different players there, getting to talk to them, talk with their families, and just understanding if this is a good fit for them. I think for us, we do have quite a few people that moved on. We have quite a few spots that are open, and our goal hasn't changed where we want to, succeed in every aspect of what we do, whether that be on the ice or off the ice. But I think finding a new batch of players, continuing that culture here in Pueblo, building that hardworking mentality that we have. That's the goal here for the offseason, is just finding players that want to compete, want to be here, have that will to win, and obviously some talent doesn't hurt either. So,
well, certainly, we talked about it last week. The new campaign slogan is Pueblo versus everybody, right? There's a little bit of that chip on the shoulder attitude there. How does that tie in? Do you utilize that kind of mentality on the recruitment trail?
Yeah, we really do. And I think it's kind of twofold for those who are from Pueblo here. It's kind of one of those reputation things that they may have around the state of Colorado. People may not have even been here before. It's just what somebody told them. And being down here for as long as I have, it couldn't be further from the truth. I think on the other side, too, is, from the playing side, like Pueblo versus everybody, it's a mindset. It's either you or the next person, right? I'm either going to eat your lunch or somebody else is going to eat it for you. And I think for us, it's just a mindset. It's a mentality that we come to the rink every single day. You see it in our workouts, you see it in our community involvement, and if we don't take care of ourselves, who's going to take care of it for us? So I think for us, no holds bars. We're ready to get after it, and that's kind of what that motto really represents.
Tunes, let's take that GM hat off for just a moment and replace it with a coach hat and some of the experience side, or I guess vice versa. Take the coach hat off, throw the GM hat on, right? A lot of things happening in the offseason to get the players ready and you guys ready as a team to put a good product on the ice, but you've also got an exciting prospect on the horizon of a 2021 season that could be jam-packed with Pueblo Bulls fans in the ice arena. And I know a lot of the folks joining us right now, watching, listening, whatever they're doing, that's all they had last year. They could only watch the Around the Horns podcast. They could only listen to the shows, and there was very limited capacity inside the ice arena. That's probably not going to be the case this year. And how good does that feel?
It feels incredible. I think for us, a week after our season got over, we were up to 500. I know the folks next door at City Hall are doing their best to, make sure everybody's safe, and we're doing this in a diligent manner. That's the most important part for us, is just, making sure that everybody who attends games is safe. But man, are we excited to get 1,000 strong in there. Got a small taste at the end of last season where we had, 250, and that's only a fourth of what it should be. So for us, moving into quite a few more season ticket holders, quite a few more white jerseys in the stands, getting some different players in there, that's extremely exciting for us. I think you look at it, that is a huge, what are you going to call it, a gas pedal or a propeller for us. When we're not doing very well, it's always the fans that pick us up, or vice versa. When we're playing really well, you seem to find that extra gear when there's 1,000 people cheering for you rather than against you. So we've had players come here who want to play in front of that environment. We've had players who have played here and want to stay in front of that environment. They've had opportunities to go elsewhere, and they want to stay here and play in front of fans and, be a part of something great. And so I think that's extremely exciting. You hit it right on the head, Trysten.
Well, one final question before we let you get out of here and enjoy some Angelo's Pizza down here on the Riverwalk. A question about how good it feels. You're closing the chapter 2 here on the Pueblo Bulls as an organization, flipping that page and looking ahead to season 3. Crazy to believe that you guys are going to be in the Pueblo community for what will be your 3rd season, but it seems like the program, the team, the organization as a whole has just skyrocketed over the last 18 months or so since you guys have made landing here in Pueblo. And how good does it feel to really have your hooves rooted here in Pueblo? Know that you're recruiting at the highest tier of any team maybe in all of juniors right now, and you're doing it in the best place possible.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. It's a little bittersweet. We had an incredible group for the last 2 years that really, one of the things that we talk about all the time, coach, manager, whatever, just a person, they bought into us. They bought into our beliefs. They bought into a community. They bought into a brand new place for a lot of them. They never really left home before. So a little bit bittersweet, but moving into obviously the next season, it's incredibly exciting. And I think, we're in a great spot. I think the only thing we can ask is, continue to support us and continue to do what we can. If you ever need anything from us, the Bulls are always here for you. So.
Well, there's plenty of ways to support them. We've already talked about it. You can come down and check out the Around the Horns podcast as we record it live first and third Wednesday of every single month right here at Angelo's on the Pueblo Riverwalk. You can check us out on social media. Follow the Bulls on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, all the places you can consume them. And you can get your Bulls season tickets today to check out Tunes and all the talent he puts out on the ice. Tyler Tuneberg, I just appreciate you taking some time to chat with us. It's always good to see you, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate this.